Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Is Love Fest just the calm before the storm? Or are Hope and Steffy destined to be enemies? Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful suggest that Hope Logan and Steffy Forrester may be destined to be rivals. Thus their most recent romance could be the calm before the storm. Let's talk about this difficult issue because Steffy and Hope might be headed for another round of their feud. Steffy voiced her joy about Hope for the Future's relaunch and Hope's engagement to Liam Spencer during the show. The progress Hope and Steffy had made in their friendship was a topic of much discussion. According to Steffy, they no longer need to be adversaries. As a result of Hope's agreement to put their disagreement behind them, they are now a single large family and truly experiencing love. But we must admit that Hope and Steffy have experienced comparable experiences in the past. There have undoubtedly been other occasions when Steffy and Hope attempted to concentrate on peace but ultimately failed miserably. In actuality, the conflict between Hope and Steffy has played a significant role in the program for a long time. It's difficult to accept that B&B will simply ignore it since it's such a simple way to create drama. Naturally, this does not imply that Steffy and Hope must quarrel over Liam. Hope and Steffy have historically found many other reasons to be at odds, but perhaps the love triangle is resolved. Right now, it's probably just a question of how long Steffy and Hope can actually resist getting into a heated argument about something. It seems more like a question of when rather than if Hope and Steffy will clash again. While it's acceptable for Steffy and Hope to hold hands as though they are now best friends, many fans of B&B know better than to think that their relationship will survive forever. Stay tuned for updates on any unsettling information that could jeopardize Hope and Steffy's new friendship status, because that's simply not how they operate. According to Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy and Hope should cherish their relationship while it lasts. For this reason, Taylor is delusional. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Taylor Hayes, a well-known psychiatrist, is unable to understand the lines in this scene. Ridge made it quite evident that he couldn't picture living without Brooke. For him, the near loss of her altered everything. In the end, he would much prefer harm Taylor than Brooke. He married Brooke the same day he broke up with Taylor because of this. Why won't she admit that Ridge, not Brooke, is the one who continues to harm her? Why does Taylor think Ridge is considering her when he hasn't given her any indication? I want better for our fans than the same old stuff from the last 5 years, damn it. Viewers want to know that. Taylor continues to appear so naive about everything, it almost seems. The internet did, of course, have a lot to say about the issue. It's easier for her to blame Brooke for all her problems instead of admitting that Ridge loves Brooke more than her. Some viewers even wrote in their comments, "It's a coping strategy to avoid feeling ashamed for still harboring feelings for a man who mistreats and exploits her." "He isn't thinking of her now," said another critic. "He will become involved if she expresses interest in another man. That is both Ridge's issue and his tendency. Ego." The renowned psychologist is unable to identify it. Brooke notices it. She tolerates anything even when it annoys her. Fans of B&B will, of course, just need to tune in every single day to see what happens next. Taylor's secret, Luna's next step, and Sheila's crossroads. Spoilers for the upcoming week of The Bold and the Beautiful have been released. Fans should anticipate that Sheila Carter-Sharp will have to make a decision. Taylor Hayes is ready to conceal something. What will Luna Nozawa do next? Let's discuss what will happen in the CBS soap opera as we continue to read. First, let's talk about Taylor, who has been silent concerning Deacon Sharp. Deacon called her to discuss the kiss. Most likely, the restaurant owner wanted to become romantically involved with the therapist. When Deacon called, Taylor grinned, but she later informed him directly that the kiss was improper in a lot of ways. Deacon went back to Sheila after that rejection, but it appears that Taylor will continue to give Deacon advice, which might lead to an even tighter relationship. Sheila believes Taylor is simply incredible, but that may soon change. Sheila will only become enraged if she witnesses Deacon and Taylor sharing a kiss. Deacon is lying to his wife, even though he and Taylor may believe that kissing in private is safer. Why should Deacon get back together with Sheila if he wants to go on with Taylor? In any event, Sheila may have to make a decision after discovering the facts. Will Sheila retaliate against Taylor, or would she simply leave? According to spoilers for the upcoming week of The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke Logan Forrester will get suspicious. The blonde recently spoke with Rich Forrester about Taylor and Deacon. Neither could figure out why Taylor would urge Deacon to return to Sheila. Brooke could work it out eventually, but will that lead to a fresh conflict between the women? Additionally, fans may witness Electra Forrester losing it. It might be too much for her to handle between Luna and Remy Price. Despite being incarcerated, Luna is making every effort to escape. Thus, be prepared for more terrified phone calls and Will Spencer being called to the prison. Additionally, Remy assured Deke Sharp that he would receive therapy. But Remy might seek Luna's assistance if he loses Deke. Sheila may then begin to visit Luna at the prison after learning about Deacon's side chick. Stay tuned because Luna might have a small army before we know it. Bill's discovery, Hope and Steffy's reunion, and Deke's disgust. This is the last recap of The Bold and the Beautiful. Deke Sharp is repulsed by Remy Price's behavior in today's episode. Hope Logan and Steffy Forrester Finnegan reunite in the meanwhile. Steffy and Rich Forrester are enamored with Deke's creations at work. They choose to visit the showroom. Daphne, Rose and Hope are present. Deke's sense in fashion is superior to his taste in guys, Steffy says. Hope seems uncomfortable. Steffy congratulates Hope on her engagement after the models are dismissed. Hope is pleased with it. This time the engagement feels different. They talk about all the blessings their family has experienced. The greatest miracle of all was Liam Spencer receiving Liam Spencer. After all the turmoil, Steffy is relieved that the engagement finally happened. The harmony between the two impresses Daphne. Ridge is hoping it will endure. They are a large, happy family, according to Steffy. Remy claims he is still the same man he fell in love with in the design studio. Remy's behavior toward Electra Forrester disgusts Deke. Remy makes an effort to clarify. Deke claims to be morally bankrupt. Remy maintains that he is morally upright. Everyone has regretted something they did online. Remy continues. Deke claims that he destroyed Electra's life, and that this wasn't just a sarcastic remark on social media. Remy acknowledges that when he was hired by Forrester Creations, he ought to have told Deke the truth. Deke claims that it was crucial to keep this hidden from him. This is not a minor error. Remy begins to cry. Deke claims that he requires intensive therapy since his partner has demons. Remy pledges to seek expert assistance. He is determined to keep them together. After giving it some thought, Deke says he needs some space. Deke is Remy's first love, but he understands. He will regain his faith. Electra informs Bill Spencer at the mansion that Remy is Deke's boyfriend. Bill offers to beat Remy since he doesn't think he has changed. Remy has returned after Electra had at last gone on. Electra is told to stop thinking about this by Katie Logan, Heather Tom. This is taking place while Luna Nozawa is insane. Katie assures her that the baby will be taken care of. She just needs to concentrate on Will and her future. As they pledge to never allow Remy to harm her again, Electra thanks them. The conversation shifts to Liam. Bill is incredibly proud of his son. Bill declares that Beth will serve as the wedding officiant. Everyone expresses awe by oohing and ahhing. They inform Electra that she is also a member of the family. Wyatt Spencer may attend the nuptials, according to Liam. Liam continues. Family is what keeps the world going, but money is useful. Everyone smiles as Bill takes Katie's hand. Will Ivy interfere with Electra's romantic life? Ivy, Ashley Brewer, constantly undermines Electra whenever she compliments Will or discusses their deep love. She says something unfavorable about Will and his infant, which is Luna's. Ivy believes that Will is untrustworthy. Will's failure to tell Electra that he was seeing someone else before becoming intimate with her is the source of some of her emotions. But Will was still processing what had transpired that evening. At his promotion party, Luna got him intoxicated. She then sexually abused him while he was by himself in the flat. It took Will a long time to confess to Electra since he thought they were together. Ivy still considers this to be a grave betrayal. She is unaware that Will is a victim in this circumstance. Luna's pregnancy with Will's child only fueled the flames. Ivy might keep interfering in their relationship. She could figure out how to keep the young couple apart. Given how well they get along and how much they have in common, she would even urge Electra to date Deke. Electra and Deke quickly became friends. However, their relationship can take an unforeseen turn. Deke discovered that Remy, his lover, had a troubled background involving Elektra. Meanwhile, Elektra and Will's relationship is being tested to the breaking point. After Remy had scared her, Ivy assumed responsibility for protecting her niece. She may be critical of Elektra's relationship with Will because of this. She is aware that future issues with their relationship will arise. Will might eventually start spending more time with Luna and their child. Even if Deke is currently in a same-sex relationship, Ivy might encourage Elektra to go on with him. Fans aren't buying Remy Price's new backstory. One of the Bold and the Beautiful's most perplexing characters may go down in history as Remy Price. When Deke Sharp introduced his new partner at Forrester Creations, domestic soap opera lovers were left perplexed and scratching their minds. Remy was reportedly merely a gay student at Elektra Forrester's high school who was bullied. This week, despite discovering his troubled background, Remy Price will keep pleading with Deke not to dump him. According to soap opera spoilers, Remy should prepare for a devastating breakup, because there is very little chance that Deke Sharp would stay with him. It doesn't seem good for Remy right now to discover that your boyfriend is the stalker of your new best buddy at work. Remy Price was a handsome, straight man wearing a leather jacket who was pursuing Elektra Forrester when we first encountered him. Remy not only followed her all the way to Los Angeles, but he also built a spooky shrine filled with her pictures and was leaking and photoshopping her nude pictures online. Because Elektra was seeing Will Spencer Jr., Deke's lover was so enamored with her that he attempted to murder her. Remy was later reintroduced by the Bold and the Beautiful writers as one half of the soap opera's first gay male couple. Many followers were confused by his friendship with Deke because they didn't know he was gay. It's difficult to convince Remy, who is smitten with a woman, to move in with a man overnight. Then, in an even less logical explanation to his friend Luna Nozawa, Remy said that Elektra's rejection of him helped him understand he was attracted to men. The revelation of the truth about Deke's boyfriend at Forrester Creations this week caused the writers to significantly alter Remy's backstory. Remy pleaded for forgiveness in a well-crafted speech, claiming that he was merely a misunderstood and harassed student from Elektra's high school, who was envious of her fashion profession. Remy was allegedly attempting to undermine Elektra Forrester's fashion business because they were formerly competitors in design, not because he wanted to have sex with her. Can you support Remy Price's reworking of The Bold and the Beautiful? Or does the character currently make no sense at all?